Hello and welcome to SG Speeches. Today's video is going to be another skin combo video, and today's skin will be Willow. Let's get into this video. This video is going to be another skin combo video, and today's skin is going to be Willow, and this skin was suggested by Icy Wolf. Thank you very much for the video suggestion. They said, could you do Willow skin combos? Of course I can, and this skin was a part of the final Reckoning pack you had to buy, which is like an actual pack in the store. It was V-Bucks, not V-Bucks, it was actual money. I'm pretty sure it cost $14.99 in the US. I'm pretty sure in the UK, from where I'm from, it was £12.49p, I'm pretty sure. Obviously, depending on where you're from, how much it will cost, but either way, it was a pack you had to spend actual money on. It had 3 skins in it. This skin, which is Willow, had the Katrina and had Blacklight, and the Willow had the back bling, or the respective back blings for each skin. The Willow is Dolly, Katrina is Morning Glory, and then the Blacklight is the Indigo Wings. And yeah, the skin itself has 2 edit styles, default and dull head, so I made 5 for each. Let's get into the first combo. It's got quite a unique looking skin. It has white, has black, has a little bit of pink as well. I'm pretty sure Willow is from Save the World, and they brought her into the actual standard Battle Royale. So when you play through like the Halloween or certain parts in the actual Save the World story, she's in it. So I'd say she's probably, they bought her from Save the World to Battle Royale. It's a pretty unique skin, and I know this pack, I don't think came back, so I know it was the Final Reckoning, and then there was the Ultimate Reckoning, so I don't know if the Final Reckoning ever came back, but either way, it's a pretty cool skin in my opinion. And yep, the first combo I'm using is the Perfect Wings, part of the Shadow series, introduced in Chapter 1 Season 9, but you can use any white themed or black themed wings to work nicely. Pickaxe is Black Ops Sword, which is part of the Naruto set, introduced in Chapter 2 Season 8, and is Sasuke Uchiha's pickaxe. The umbrella I decided to use was the Webbrella, which was the Victor glider from Chapter 1, also Umbrella from Chapter 1 Season 6. Contrail is Spectral Essence from Chapter 1 Season 6, as part of the Western Wild set. Using this for the white, but you can use any contrail that's white or black themed. And the wrap I'm using is Shadow Angular Shift, introduced in Chapter 2 Season 1, part of the Shadow series. Let's move on to the second combo. I decided to whack on the Lil Black Heart, which is part of the Higiri set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 8, and is Charlotte's back bling from that season. And I'm using the edit style Lil Black Heart for the fully blacked out look. Pickaxe is Vision, which is an item shop pickaxe, part of the Ouroboros set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 7, using this for the black. And the wrap I decided to use was Monarch's Glow, which is part of the Monarch set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 1. It was the first ever level up quest pack we got, which was the Monarch's level up quest pack. So if you got all the 28 level up trophies picked up, you definitely have this wrap. Works perfectly with the black and the white. And then let's move on to the next combo. I decided to whack on the Tendril Taupe. If you look on Willow's hand, she kind of has like black ooze coming off of her hands and also her feet. So I thought this would work very nicely. You can also use the Tendrils of Venom, which is the Eddie Brock version of Eddie Brock's back bling. But I don't think that's came back for a while, so if you've got the OG Venom, the Tendril Taupe will work nicely. I find it goes very nicely with obviously the ooze coming off her hands and her feet. Pickaxe is the All-Seeing Scythe, part of the Elemental Eidolon set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 3. And this is from the Chapter 3, Season 3's Level Up Quest Pack, which was the Phantasm Level Up Quest Pack. And I'm using the edit style, the All-Seeing Scythe for the black and the white. And the wrap I'm using is the Ray, which is part of the Shadow series, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 9. Works very nicely, once again, for the white and the black. Let's move on to the next combo. I decided to whack on the Emote Cape. You don't have to use the Emote Cape. You can use any other capes you'd like, but I decided to go for this one so I could customize it to have multiple colors. So I decided to go primary color white, and then secondary color is black. And the sticker I decided to use was Skull Trooper, but you can use any sticker that's white or black themed, or just use no sticker if you prefer to not use it. Because I know some people don't like to use stickers or emoticons on the back bling to have the respective, obviously, emoticon or sticker. But I decided to go with the Skull Trooper. Works very nicely, but if you don't want to use the Emote Cape, or you don't own it, you can use, for example, the Battle 1 Cape, Batman Comic Book Cape, Carlos Cape, Dismal Cape. They'd all work nicely. Or just use the Banner Cape and just put whatever banner you like and make it black or white. Pickaxe is Phantasm Pulse, part of the Boundless set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 4. And it's basically the customize your own superhero skins pickaxe. The style I'm using is Cosmic Edge. Primary colour is black, and then secondary colour is white. Pretty simple, but works very nicely. And the wrap I'm using is Assassin, which is part of the John Wick set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 9. And this is an item shop wrap Basically, when the John Wick skin first ever came out, it was in the store with that skin. It's a very good skin wrap in my opinion. I'm mainly using it for black. And I did, if it was black and white, it would work perfectly, but black and silver still works pretty nicely. Let's move on to the next combo. I decided to whack on the Dusk Wings, which is part of the Night Coven set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 6. And it's Dusk's back bling from that season, and it works very nicely with the black. Pickaxe is the Ice Scepter, part of the Ice Kingdom set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 7's Battle Pass. And the effects colour I'm using is black, and this is the Ice King's pickaxe. I thought I'd use it. It's a pretty cool looking pickaxe. I'm using it a while. It doesn't actually work too bad in this combo. And the wrap I decided to use is Boogeyman, which is part of John Wick set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 9. And you got this for getting challenges done in John Wick Bounty LGM all the way back in Chapter 1, Season 9. It's a very good black wrap, but if you don't have this one, you can always whack on any other black wraps that you own. But a very good alternative, which is an item shop wrap, which is this one here, the Stealth Black. It's a very good alternative. Let's move on to the next combo, and the first combo for the second edit style, which is the Doll Head, which is probably way creepier than the other skin. So I thought I'd make 5 of each, and this one is, you know, pretty similar to the other one, just has like a doll head on, which is pretty cool. And the background I'm using is the background come with the Willow Skin, which is the dolly. Obviously works absolutely perfectly with this edit style, so obviously it's got the doll head on the doll itself. Pickaxe is Michonne's katana, part of the Survivor in Arms set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 5. And basically she's Michonne from Walking Dead, if you ever watched it. She has like a katana in the actual TV show, so it works absolutely perfectly. You can use it as a backbling and a pickaxe, but I decided to just use it as a pickaxe. But if you don't want to use this white themed katana, you can use this one here, which is a Demon Slayer blade, part of the Guru set. And basically it's Charlotte's pickaxe of Chapter 2, Season 8. That also worked nicely, and just use the Demon Slayer blade style, so it just doesn't have a flame on it. And the wrap I'm using is Bandage, which is an item shop wrap, part of the Falcon Clan set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 8, just using this mainly for the white. It goes very nicely with the pickaxe itself. It's got a little bit of bandage on the or tape on the actual Michonne's katana itself. Let's move on to the next combo. I decided to use the Lil Nashi, which is part of the Ultimate Reckoning set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 4. Similar to the final Reckoning pack, you've got the Ultimate Reckoning pack as well, which I had to spend actual money on. So this is one of the skins that are in that pack, so I thought why not, it works pretty nicely, since it looks pretty creepy, similar to this doll head edit style for Willow. Pickaxe is Shadow Slicer, part of the Street Shadow set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 5, and this is Ruby Shadow's pickaxe, works very nicely, the white and the black. And the wrap I'm using is Stealth Black, which was the item shop wrap I was on about, part of the Air Royale set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 8. This usually comes out, or comes back when the wrap skins come out, so it can either be Glitch and Errant, or the older ones. It's pretty cheap as well, 400 V-Bucks, like a fully blacked out wrap. Pretty good steal in my opinion. Let's move on to the next combo. I decided to use the Corrupted Sight Sling, which is part of the Web of Corruption set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 4. And you got this back bling from getting the Corrupted Legends pack. You had 3 skins that came with that. So these are the back blings here, but you can use any of these ones here. You could use the Corrupted Blade Wings, just have the corruption down to 0 for all of them. Or the Corrupted Long Legs, or the one I'm using, but I thought I wouldn't use any of the wing ones. Solely because I've used obviously 2 wings already. And I just decided to use the Corrupted Sight Sling. I find this one's pretty cool. Obviously, all of them will work nicely for the white and the black. Pickaxe is the Shadow Strikers, part of the Eternal Struggle set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1, using this, as you can probably guess, for the black and white once again. And the wrap I'm using is Shadow Seal, part of the Lone Shadow set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. Works very nicely. It has white, has black. Absolutely perfect. Let's move on to the second last combo. For this one, I decided to use a Grinning Ghoul, which is part of the Skull Squad set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. And this is an item shop back bling, and this usually comes around when the Skull Trooper and Skull Ranger are around. You buy the back bling separately. I'm using the edit style default. Doesn't really matter what one you use. You can use dark if you want, but I decided just to use default. Basically, you could probably use dark as more black, but either way, it's up to you. Just mainly using it for the white and black. It's a pretty cool back bling in my opinion. Pickaxe is a Reaper, which is an item shop pickaxe, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 1. And basically, I like to call it the OG Scythe. A lot of people have it, and it's a very good pickaxe in my opinion. I thought since Skull Trooper is quite OG, and the back bling obviously looks like a Skull Trooper, or basically a Skull Trooper space, I thought it worked perfect. And the wrap I decided to use was Leroy's Leroy Freestyle, part of the Kid Leroy set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 1. I wasn't sure what to use, that's why I just whacked this one on. Got a bit of grey, a little bit of black. And let's move on to the final combo. I decided to whack on the Blackout Bag, part of the Street Shadow set, and it's Ruby Shadow's backbling. Introduced in Chapter 2, Season 5, but you can whack on any of the other Shadow series backblings. You can use, obviously, Peppergreens if you haven't used that in the first combo. Shadow, Bird, Wings, Monarch, there's no Shattered Wings, part of the Monarch level quest pack. Stark Satchel, or even the Shadow Arc Wings, is up to you, but I decided to go with the Blackout Bag. Pickaxe is a scratch mark, which links his pickaxe with Chapter 1, Season 7 Battle Pass, part of the Links set, and I'm using the Keller Black. And the wrap is the Wolf Pack Battalion, using it for white and the black. And this is part of the Clone Trooper wrap bundle. If I install it, obviously the Star Wars skins are out. There's a Clone Trooper wrap pack. It came in that. Just mainly using it for the white and the black. Thank you once again, Icy Wolf, for the video suggestion. And that's all the combos done for the Willow Skin. It's quite a unique skin. I can't say I've really ever used it. I've maybe used it once or twice, but it's quite a unique skin. I don't think many people are probably maining this skin. I know. And it's quite obviously 2 edit styles as well. Pretty cool in my opinion. So if there is any specific cosmetic related videos I'd see, could be skin, backbling, pickaxe, glider, slash umbrella, contrail, or even weapon wrap, feel free to let me know. If I do have it, I'll get it done. If I don't, always put another comment comment down below if obviously you don't, if I don't have the first suggestion, and if I do have it, I'll make sure to get it done as soon as I can. But anyways, that's pretty decent.